All right, everyone. Sorry about that. Uh, I just quickly, my internet went off. My internet went off for a second. I have no clue as to why, but you see, it happens sometimes, you know. For some inexplicable reason, my internet decided to destroy itself. But yeah, it happens. I have to go and announce it on chat in the server again. And also, you know, on Twitter, because that did indeed happen. All right, so copy, paste. Sprite Blue electrocuted the router. True. True. True, true, true. And absolutely true. Let me just, Twitter. Sorry about all this. It's a problem. It's a problem that happens sometimes, and a problem that I do not particularly enjoy. But, you know, you gotta try your best when dealing with a problem. Alright. Alright. And alright. So, let's go. This feels like deja vu. Indeed, indeed. Dun, dun, dun. Da 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 da. Things aren't off on the sprite. Perfect. Brave the stampede. Also, hi hacker. Hi hacker. Since tears are basically gone and I'm gonna main cash terror in the TCG, who said tears were basically gone? No one said tears were basically gone. The thing is, tears are worse than they were before, yes, but they are still a deck that you can play and can succeed with. Very much so. Anyways, back into the ladder with some season uh season 14 Duels. It's been 14 months since Master Duels come out? Oh, whoa. That is actually genuinely surprising. And actually really cool as well. I'm happy that Master Duel has managed to survive for so long. Unfortunately, I lost the dice roll, so this will determine whether or not I am playing against a deck that uses live twin sprites as an engine to make artifact scythe. And if it does, well, I already know that. Yeah. Yeah. And it's live twin Sprite. Okay. Okay. String cut out? Did it cut out? Ah, it's your Wi-Fi, yeah. Tears still managed to dominate YCS Leon. True. Although YCS Leon was the week before the whole ban list came. Why are you using Cyberstein here? Hmm. Interesting. Da, 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 da. Ah, yes, the artifact Dagda deck. Right. How could I forget? This is the reason I do not want to play against this deck. Search Sunny Snitch. It's pre-ban list. YCS Leon was pre-ban list, yes. Steinmake Exterior? I mean, that would have been correct. Except for the fact that they had Stein off of Gigantic. Now, at this point, they have a Scythe set, one card in their hand, soon to be two cards in their hand. And also, there is other stuff that they might have. Please tell me they are not playing Artifact Lancia. Please tell me they are not playing Artifact Lancia. I hate the use of Artifact Lancia in this one. Yeah, this is kind of cringe. Oh, they just passed. Did they forget about something? Oh. Interesting. Normal summon Sprite Red. You're gonna use Elf to revive something now? Interesting choice. Misplay? Yeah, honestly, it's probably a misplay. I just really hate this build, unfortunately. So, you know. Oh, at least I have triple tactics talent now. Special summon. Special summon blue. Well, actually, the correct play was probably normal summon blue. They're gonna let it go through, huh? Interesting choice. So let's see. Scythe. And this, I don't know. Wait. Actually, let's see. Dagda set Scythe. Here, yes, Scythe. And this, I don't know. So I add Jet to hand. Right. Special chat. Search. They've already used Elf, so I have nothing to worry about there. This is the only card I have to worry about. I'll probably search Smashes or something. Then I can start her for Pixies. Da-da, da-da. If they wanna, they can carrot to negate it, but Sure. That just means I triple attack Steel Elf, overlay Gigantic, and win? Really? Sure. Hi, Kurt. Ciao, Holding. Hi, Kurt. Welcome to the stream. You're going to be activating the effect of Sprite Carrot to negate my Sprite starter. You know what? I am fine with that. Do you know why I am fine with that? I am fine with that because it allows me to triple tactic talents. Steal your elf. Dun, 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 dun. This board just seems bad. Well, I mean, yeah, it kind of just is. Actually, pretty bad. So, let's see. I want to go link these two. They have a dark in there, don't they? They have a gigantic, I see. We also have this. They negated my special summon that prevents stuff. If I dark and then go into Avramax, I can out this. The scythe won't matter as much. I can then go. Yeah, this seems about right. So dark. Their set card is an activatable card. I see. Interesting. Dark will target your gigantic. You can theoretically Sprite red here. I don't know why you'd wanna, really, but like, theoretically you can. Called by? It could potentially be called by the grave. Maybe cross out designator. Okay, so you're just tributing your carrot. Sure thing. I'll chain my Sprite red tributing my carrot. Then I can chain my elf reviving my carrot. You're really gonna cold by this early? Really? You do realize I have elf, right? They realized I had elf. Yep. This is what happens when you don't play around the elf for cold by. Alright. So, let's see. I am probably going to try and get at least a second copy of, a third copy of Droplet to play in this deck, because you kind of need 3 droplets in this deck. But it's fine. You're from Vietnam? You're happy to meet me? Oh, it's nice to meet you as well, child. It's nice to meet you. Is that how I pronounce your name? Apologies. I don't know Vietnamese very well. If your name is Vietnamese, I mean. Oh. Hi, Hiker. Aya. Hi, Hiker. Welcome. Well, I mean, if there was any other single level 2, I would just win the game here, but unfortunately, Maxi is not any other single level 2. You're still trying to build Math Mechagnista in this new format? Interesting choice. Math Mech Adagnista is a very cool deck. Hey guys? Hi, Hiker. Knockman. Hi, Hiker. Sky Striker, right. I forgot about this thing. Let me just quickly chain a Maxi to the summon and hope there is no Called by the Grave there. Or triple tack. There is a Called by the Grave there. That's slightly annoying. Ever so slightly. But I shall be okay. All right, they have linkage, don't they? Maybe I should have changed the raid to defense position. You're struggling to find a way to keep your deck close to as close to 40 cards as possible. Ah, I see. Yeah, that'd be a problem. 40. You're just gonna activate. Oh, I see. I see. You're activating Crossout Designator to negate Ash, so you can have a third spell in the grave. Well, Infinite Impermanence, too. Ash is probably the better choice, though, because if you negate Ash, you can stop your opponent from negating your engage. You could chain the second Maxi to the Cold by there. You can only use one Maxi per turn, unfortunately. I wish Maxi was not a hard once per turn, but it is. But it, as a matter of fact, is. It was about around the same time when the first hard ones per turn started to come out, I think. Pot of Duality, well, I mean, the first hard ones per turn was actually Instant Fusion or something a bit before Instant Fusion. But Maxi, Pot of Duality, around that time, yeah. The non-hard once per turn things came out around then. TCG printing, I never played with Maxi Legal. Well, I did play with Maxi Legal, and do you know what I thought about Maxi? It was really annoying. Now, let's attack into their Shizuku and scoop, because this is game, because they have a linkage follow-up. Because linkage allows you to very easily kill your opponent with Sky Strikers, unfortunately. If only I didn't brick as much. Isn't Maxi still legal in the OCG? As a matter of fact, yes, it is, Kevin. Yes, it is. You know the reason Maxi is still legal in the OCG? Because I certainly do not. Oh, Dark Magician. Nice. Ah, I opened the right hand. Maxi should be errated, so it says something like you can only activate with no cards on field like Gamma. Honestly, I feel like that's not enough. I feel like for Maxi, what it should be is keep the draw clause, of course, but at the end phase, banish cards from your hand or field face down until you only have cards that are equal to the number of cards your opponent controls plus the number of cards in their hand. So something like reverse, evenly matched, balance of judgment, something like that. Honestly, I feel like it's pretty important. Oh, I hit the right card. Nice. Good luck, Freya. I am versing a Nordic goddess smile. But like, yeah. Maxi is mostly fine, honestly. It just needs a slight retuning, if you ask me. Gigantic Sprite. Here we go. He really is big. He is a very big character. Like, extremely big, if you think about it. Dun, dun, dun. Big enough to cause surrenders, as well, as a matter of fact. That's a very big sprite, if you know what I mean. One of the biggest sprites that I have ever seen in a while. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Runic equals block. You know what? That's fair. It's a good thing that I am not playing Runic. Although, I think maybe it's a bit much to change your name to that. Oh. Oh. The Karibo mate comes out of a card? I did not know that, as a matter of fact. Interesting. I have several options here. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's the mutant. That's one of the mutants. I see. I've rarely ever seen this before. They should unban Nightmare Mermaid. You can be trusted with Nightmare Mermaid. They really should. You don't think you've ever beaten Spright yet? That's fair. Also, excuse me, but allow me to call by the grave. Spright isn't unbeatable, unfortunately, as much as I wish it was. It's very much a beatable deck. You're very much able to do a lot of things against Spright that aren't exactly the strongest. Are you gonna Ash Blossom here? Really? Really? You know I still have Gigantic, right? And I also have blue in hand. Unless you have, like, a third hand trap. Maybe you have a third hand trap. I guess that wouldn't be too bad, but no, it looks like you have no other hand traps. It's just an attempt to do stuff. And then, there we go, blue. You mostly lost to Gamma or Nibiru when playing against Spright? Well, fun fact. Gamma and Nibiru are both actually not very good cards in Spright, as a matter of fact. Do you know the reason for this? The reason for this is that Spright... Well, let's say that Spright essentially has several problems with activating Nibiru on your opponent's first turn if they are playing Spright, because if you Nibiru your opponent and they're playing Spright, they'll probably go Gigantic first. Gamma is actually pretty good with Spright, though, if you ask me. Anyway, Elf, Revive, Swap. Swap, send another Swap. Ghost Ogre the first normal summon. That also works. That also works somewhat. I mean, the first normal summon you can't exactly Ghost Ogre, because usually they're not activating an effect on normal summon, unless it's literally Swap Frog. Swap Frog is the only one that activates an effect on the first normal summon, as far as I know. So Banish Swap. Special. I'm probably gonna bounce Spright blue, to be honest. Keep it for next turn. I can link summon into IP, revive a jet, search a starter or something. Then next turn kill. Yeah, that seems about right. Starter or scoop? Maybe. Gamma's okay, but it allows you to play E-Tele for a level 2 extender. That's true as well. That's also true. It's interesting seeing stuff like that. Let's see. Desires. Interesting. I have no clue what deck this person is playing. They've used Max C, Ash, and Desires. It could be Virtual World, it could be Spright, it could be any number of things. It could also be Magnite, considering they're sitting in a column. It's Sword Soul. Good to know. Alright, so Swords all makes sense. I then chain Mask, linking Elf and Mask into a copy of IP Avramax. Because of Avramax, I'm unable to be targeted by yours Bishada, and also Sword Soul can't really out it. Outside of a copy of Changing, of course. But even then, Changing outing it just allows it to shuffle back their card into the deck. I probably should have searched Gamma Burst or something. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. You wish Orcus was more consistent? It'd be nice having help, but Gear Suit 1 is bad. Yeah, I can understand that. I used to play Orcus a lot back when it was legal. Orcus is a very fun deck. One of the most fun decks that I ever played back when I was playing the TCG a lot. Is this pure Sprights? Indeed it is, Pablo the Sloth. Indeed it is. Also, hi Kuro, Pablo. Hi Kuro. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you're just gonna target my Cosmic Cyclone. Sure, I guess. Why did you set your imperm there then? I mean, it's a Cosmic Cyclone. I'm gonna use it. Strategist long one. Sure. Activate red. Tribute my jets. And you have to attack into my Avramax. So, it's not like anything can happen right now. And next turn I have Gamma Burst OTK, yeah. Gamma Burst wins me the game next turn. Ah, well, I mean, that's almost, but not quite what you want to do. This is why you set your cards after playing your combo out. Correct. Absolutely, positively correct. One of the most correct things of all time, Lady Labry. Also, I forgot to say, but hi, Hiker. Hi, Hiker. I mean, getting emoji is decent as well. Sure. Are you gonna try and go for Psychic and Punisher? You do realize that Crusadia Avramax just insta-outs? Of course you're not. Of course, that's silly. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Let me just say the song is brilliantly good. I really love it, actually, like, genuinely. Okay, so starter into... Okay, so what I want to do next turn is starter into Carrot. Carrot will be there. I'm sorry, but you can't out my Avramax right now, as it seems. You also can't activate your blackout either. Alright. And now they're finding out the first effect of Avramax. Well, the second... Yeah, the first effect of Avramax. There's no in-game sound. Is it intentional? Oh, I see. That makes sense. That makes sense. It must have been something that's off. Okay, let me fix that. Dum, da, da, dum, dum. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Can Basha return Avramax? Unfortunately not. The only out they have is Changing. With Spright being out, it's actually nice playing at least the blue and jet to search Smasher if you revive their blue with dark, even in non-Spright decks. That's true. That's true. I believe he should search Kaya and banish the spell making Kaya or the Cappuccino level 3? Maybe. I don't think there's a way to out it, but... Okay, let's see. I mean, technically I can Cosmic Cyclone the Blackout here. It's not like it'll be any good regardless. It'll still summon a token, but nothing will happen to the token, unfortunately. So, they're just destroying their Vtuber and destroying my Cosmic and Sprite Red. Not even destroying their Vtuber. Interesting choice. Very interesting choice. Drake Tribegate can target Aphromax. Drake does not target, so it doesn't actually target the Aphromax, of course. But, you know, regardless. Am I ready for the new event? I am, or at least I hope I am. Also, hi Hiker Kasushie. Hi Hiker, welcome. At this point, they should theoretically know that I have Starter and Blue in hand, so I special summon Death Frog, which is actually Ronin Totem, but you know. Dun, 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 dun. And then Blue into... And there we go. That's what I was hoping for, actually, as a matter of fact. Yeah, how's the stream going? Hi, Hiker, El Cisterna. Hiker. It's going quite well, actually. I'm doing not really, but really decently against this Sword Soul player. Let me just say, Spright is a very fun deck. So I know there's a long one and a copy of another card in hand. I'm not sure what the other card is, but as long as it's not Effect Veiler, I should theoretically be good, right? So Starter into Jet. Jet into Gamma Burst. Overlay Blue and Toad. Or I could link the Blue and Toad. No, I'll overlay for Onibimaru. Onibimaru in attack position. Effect of Onibimaru, detach. Banishing the Vtuber, so 3,000. And I also need 5,000. Link for 2 elf, probably. Hi. Hi, Hiker. Hi, Narukami. It's been quite well, actually, as a matter of fact. With the event regulation, finding a proper deck has not been an easy job. Yeah, I could see that being the case 100%. So let's see. What do I revive? I mean, I guess I could revive the Onibimaru. Or something. I mean, the old Dex event? True. It is definitely the old Dex event. Okay, so I want to revive probably just the Onibimaru here. No, yeah, I want to revive the elf. A second elf. Gamma Burst. Make the elves both 2800. Did you know Gamma Burst is very crazy? Activate effect of Aphromax. You now take 3,000. What are my thoughts on the new TCG ban list? I think I've expounded upon them already, but basically my thoughts on the new TCG ban list were the ban list was needed, but at the same time, It's very annoying because I liked T-Elements as a deck very much. More like an anime Dex event rather than older decks. Ah, yes, right. Anime Dex. It also has Salamangreat, as a matter of fact. Did you know that? Because I did, I think. Well, I'm pretty certain I did. So, with Elf, I'm gonna revive my red. And I always tribute one of the elves here. So they search any Sword Soul, they grab Tyre. Theoretically, they can normal summon Tyre and use effect, but at this point, Sprite Red will always negate the Tyre. Because I know they don't have anything in their hand that they're able to use. And Tyre will be destroyed with the effect of Sprite Red. Unfortunately, the fact that I have 2 copies of Elf Tribute is what's gonna lose them the game here. Because I tribute the Elf, and then bang! Tyre is dead. And then they have a long one. Sure. They do not have any copies of anything else, however. Which is why I shall proceed to win next turn, because they cannot use their card to their Chenging to stop my Avramax. I essentially... And also Baron just dies here. Like, it's 3,000 if it kills Avramax, which it can't, because, I mean, sure, if it crashes, that's fine too. 5,000 attack Chenging, huh? Interesting choice. But unfortunately, you can't attack into any of my monsters other than Mekk-Knight Crusadia Avramax. And the effect of Avramax makes you unable to be revived. And makes its attack very high. Seems like they have already realized I am winning. Did they limit... They limited Spinny and Gazelle and Circle for the event? Interesting. The deck is almost unplayable? I don't think it is. Zoo Ship is legal? Alright, I forgot about that. Zoo Ship is legal and is entirely super res or lower. Which is actually really cool. I like super res. Gotta go? Good to see me streaming again? It was good to see you again, Patricia. It was good to see you again. Good luck with your thing. Okay, that was a hand. That was certainly a turn. One more until Platinum Tier 3. 1 Signet and 1 Debug, so it's hard to search anything. Still doesn't seem too bad. But Zoo Ship is probably still the better deck. And I wouldn't be surprised if Zoo Ship was actually really cool in the format. Easy win indeed. Oh, Karibo. Oh wait, no, this is just the mate base. Right. Okay, so if this is the deck that is, you know, that one deck, Live Twin Sprite, that uses Lancia and the other stuff. Ah, it's just Exorcisters. I used the Ash a bit early. Knowing my luck, they will have a Martha in hand already. Hanks Unlimited and Iblis at 3? What did I say? Martha in hand already. You don't want to Ash the Pats. You want to Ash their Martha. Unfortunately, because this happens. You don't want this to happen. At least I have Forbidden Droplet in here, so I don't really have much to worry about, but Droplet is still pretty bad. Only one Griffin? Griffin? Ah, I see. I see. I might try out CD then. Although honestly, I'll probably try out the other deck. Okay, so Sophia, Ellis, and Sophia draws a card. There are some top decks that save us. I mean, I don't need a top deck to save me. I have Droplet. Any level 2 is game. Yeah, I'm fairly certain. Well, not necessarily game, but pretty strong at the very least. Searching for Vadis. Vadis is fine. Vadis is fine. Are you gonna overlay? Ah, alright. There are no hand traps in the event. Only imperm and effect veiler are legal. Ah, I see. Well, that actually makes somewhat amount of sense because imperm and effect veiler, well, in the anime. Ah, I see. It is a maxi. Well, I mean, this is just fine, actually. This is just genuinely fine. Why is this genuinely fine, you may ask? Because Max C is a level 2. Which means I can summon Red. Which means I can summon Red. Wait, Impan was in the anime? As far as I know, Revolver used it in one of his duels at one time. I think so. Revolver was also the one to use Red Reboot, if I remember correctly. What am I doing? How have I been? I've been good. Oh, I've been good. Hi, Kuro, by the way. Welcome. The stream's been a bit sad, unfortunately. But, you know, it'll be fine. Magnifica. More like Magnifica can't activate her effect. Okay, so normal summon Maxi. Special red. If my opponent has a hand trap, I at least have a copy of Triple Tactics Talent. And the interesting thing about this is that regardless... Fine. I think we just lose here. The interesting thing about this is, though, most Exosystem monsters in the main deck actually have less attack and defense or defense than Maxine. Ah, now I have to play against someone known as Sigma. Do you think they use Mathmex or Violence? I'd prefer if they played Violence because, you know, Violence Sigma, one of the best cards of all time. You know? Ah, I seem to have opened rather well. Droplet. Okay, so... having a Maxi... Ah. Well, that's certainly a draw for Forbidden Droplet. Normal summon swap for use effect. Imperm? Sure, that is genuinely fine. Can't use this now. Can't use this column now. Did not activate the Sprite starter in this column. I like the way they animated the column thing, by the way. The animation of the column was really good. Okay, you're gonna maxi my thing. Right, sure, that's fine. I'll just go game. 1, 2... 3... This is 3 summons, by the way. Search Gamma Burst. You know what's good about Sprite Gamma Burst? 1400 attack and defense. No, I won't activate it on the declaration of battle. I will activate it on before damage calculation. And this is why you should never max C Spright. You're just gonna lose anyways. And who said Sprites couldn't OTK? The people who don't play Gamma Burst in Sprites. Damage calc? Yes. Interesting way to OTK. I mean, that's just how they did it in the OCG as far as I know. The OCG just liked to play Gamma Burst because they have max C, and it's just like 1, 2, 3 summons after the normal summon should genuinely be enough to kill. At least most of the time. 1400 attack and defense is a lot of damage when you increase it by that much. Alright, so going second against someone with the Pegasus treasure box. I see. Oh, it's math? Interesting. Unfortunately for them, I have Cosmic Cyclone. Hold on a second. What's that card back? Is it a Dream Mirror card back? Whoa, that is a pretty cool Dream Mirror card back. So 35. That means they're playing a 42 card deck. You're gonna go to sleep. Please have a great time, everyone. And also great to see you again. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you. It was great to see you again too. And everyone else. Let's caminari and have a great sleep. Just that. Dum, dum, dum. Induction? Not diameter? We're not searching for diameter? Oh, you already have Signet Mining. That explains at least one thing. Mining for diameter, so I know. Diameter, induction, and... So I know induction and superfactorial right now. Diameter, revive. Revive. Make Flash Mage. Interesting choice. Aren't you supposed to Alimbertian tribute something? Transcode? You do know you're going first, right? Not second, right? Alright, this is the Heat Soul line, isn't it? Yeah, this is the Heat Soul line. So send another monster from deck to grave. Draw a card. So I know Induction, Superfactorial, and 2 blanks. Hopefully neither of those blanks is a hand trap. Because that would be slightly annoying. Honestly... Firewall Dragon? Interesting choice. I mean, it's definitely a very strong card, but, like, I did not expect them to just all of a sudden summon Firewall Dragon. Oh well. At least I have Sprite Red. Is there a Dark Engrave? No Darks yet. Good draw there? Sure. Check. Also, Hiker. Firewall Pass is actually pretty decent. Good thing I have a Cosmic Cyclone for the induction. Induction gets Vanish. And now I special blue. And at this point, your Firewall Dragon is all but useless. Well, actually, it's genuinely pretty useless. Because I have Called by the Grave, I counter your Super Factorial. Target up to 3 Mathmate monsters, special summon Diameter, Sigma, and Circular. I'm pretty sure Diameter is the one I should be targeting, right? Since Diameter is the one that says, yeah, Diameter is the one. Diameter vanishes. They have to go into a Laplation. At this point, they can... Well, I mean, I don't think they can Allen Version since they have to use 3 mats for the Allen Version. Yeah. Yeah. They have to go Laplation. Oh, they don't have any Laplations left, huh? Interesting. Interesting. So let's jet. Let's jet into action. And then I have a starter. Jet will definitely grab smashes. Starter's probably gonna go into Pixies. I probably should have started first, but it's fine. Not like it's gonna punish me or anything. Now I have smashes. At this point, it's... Right. I overlay for Gigantic. Red negates if they firewall. You come back and see a weird Mathmate board. I mean, it's not that weird. I just negated their Super Factorial and Cosmic Cycloned their copy of Diameter. Okay, so red here. Negates. I have smashes. Still no darks in there. Actually, there is a dark. It's microcoder. Interesting. But microcoder's also a 1, so I can't really use that. Swap, then Ronin. One of the most broken cards of all time, Ronin Totem, by the way. It's not like it's totally fair at all. Like, seriously. Ronin Totem, if you read it, is just genuinely very broken. I probably want to... I can't target this. Right, so... I want to go Elf. Elf Revive. Sends another Swap Frog. From deck to graveyard. And then at this point, after Swap Frog, I'll activate Pot of Desires, since I've already reduced the number of cards in my deck that I don't want to draw. Or well, that I do want to draw, but that are, you know. Ah! And I drew a carrot. Very nice. Alright, so Ronin Totem. Banish to summon. I think I'll probably still link for Masquerena. No, wait. I need Bimaru. No, that's not how it's done. It's like this. Bimaru. I'll banish the red since I should have another red in deck, yes. I'll banish the red and also the Firewall Dragon, or the... This has 2/5, this has 2/3. Yeah, I'll banish the Firewall. At this point, I'll use Onibimaru, detach Ronin, banish the transcode. You forgot Sprite Elf is banned in the TCG? Yeah, it is. It's kind of ridiculous. Move to battle phase. Attack. Attack. Oh wait, right. This has higher attack than Elf. I have no idea why I was doing that there. I am very silly. I mean, I guess I'll just banish to summon. This is just fine. And then I guess I can Gigantic for next turn. This was banished with Onibimaru, I think. Oh yeah, Gigantic for next turn is probably fine. But I would also rather keep the blue engraved so I can extend for next turn. Final Sigma. Interesting choice. So they can't use the effect of Circular. I am going to revive this blue anyways. For follow-up. They can theoretically go into Ablation, but I'm pretty sure they don't actually have a rank 4 left. Also, by the way, your Mathmech Circular is negated. You realize that, right? Alright, sure. That's fine. You can Ash Blossom me. I wonder how many times Mathmech Sigma has looked up on YouTube Sigma male content. Alright, so subtraction. There's no multiplication, though. I think this is a final Sigma out angle, but at the same time. No, it's a link 3 transcode talker number 2. Why do you play 2 transcode talkers? Oh, I guess that's kind of fair. And I guess you go access code talker. Gains 1000 attack. Alright. Yeah, I think this might be it. I think this might be it for us. Mathmex Sigma. Male affirmations. If this is what a Mathmex Sigma male looks like. Alright, so... I see. Swap Frog, Max C, Sprite Red, Enemy Controller, and Pot of Desires. Well, I mean, I suppose I'll Max C, the Mathmex Sigma male. I suppose I should have seen that coming as well, by the way. Royal Sigma, yeah. I wonder how much they spent getting that, actually. Actually, they probably just got it luckily, and because they got Royal Sigma, they decided to play Mathmex. Oh, that's just a Lingerie Bow. That's not that bad. That's not that bad at all. I honestly don't mind a little Lingerie Bow. And I also don't mind a quick surrender. Oh, I leveled up. Nice. Doesn't leveling up give you some stuff? Interesting. If this next game is long, though, I think it might be my last. I want to finish up before, 1 PM. Although, I will have only gotten to Platinum 3, which is unfortunate, but still, it's fine. Whew. Okay, so they have the anniversary thing. Oh, I'm playing against the Umi deck. Interesting. Fun fact, did you know Cosmic Cyclone banishes a legendary ocean from the field? Because I do. Alright, so let's see. A Desires. Interesting. Although, the fact that they searched Maiden of the Aquas, that's a bit weird. What is this deck? I am very curious. I'm gonna Cosmic Cyclone that back row. A Solemn Warning. Interesting. And this back row, which is... an Infinite Impermanence, which means the last back row is chainable. Interesting. Oh, this back row is just Solemn Judgment, isn't it? Oh, no wait, it's Maxine. So, with this, I get to special summon. I make Gigantic to prevent, a Nibiru. And then I just Gamma Burst them. Interesting that they have Solemn Judgment, though. I I'm fairly certain it is Storm Judgment at the very least. Search Gamma Burst. I'll summon Eperia from deck. I'll enter the battle phase. How much defense does Maiden of the Aqua have again? This is important. So, Maiden of the Aqua has 2,000 defense, huh? I see. I'll at least try for it. And if they don't know what Gamma Burst does, it's their loss. Literally, they lose if they don't know what Gamma Burst does. Even if they do, that's still game. Well, that didn't take too long. This is why Spright Gamma Burst is actually quite a good card. Nice. W indeed. And that means it's another rank up to Platinum Tier 3. One last game, I think. Oh, I got another reward. Nice. Alright. One last thing. We fought someone on the ladder using sprites using go into Codebreaker Virus, Swordsman, and DDV. That makes sense. That makes sense. Deck Devastation Virus is fairly good. As a matter of fact, it's one of the best counters for sprites. Although, there is also another little tiny thing called Telements that can use it. Fortunately, Telements isn't out yet, but they're just about to come out. I think that telegraphs a maxi, probably. I'm probably gonna Nimble Beaver anyways, but the maxi will likely come, so that's a Mannequin Cat pass, probably? It's not a maxi. That means it's probably an Artifact Lancia or something, like that. Alright, overlay. Special effect, special blue. Blue such as the red, probably. Will I be streaming the Classic Connections event coming soon? Probably. Probably. I like those. I like the idea of those events. Blue such as the red. Special the red. Special such smashes. Smashes allows me to follow up for next turn. And then some linking. Elf. Elf on the Shelf. You know, Elf on the Shelf is weird. Apparently Elf on the Shelf only recently came out in like 2011 or something. And it's because of some weird, like, I don't know. I heard it was some sort of weird thing that people decided to just, like, put everywhere in America. I don't know why it's a big meme, but, like, I had never heard of Elf on a Shelf until very recently. Apparently, it is also responsible for making people extremely paranoid. Hooray! Alright, so... passing turn now. But, like, seriously, paranoia is a little silly. The Elf on the Shelf itself is silly too. Alright, so with Odd Eyes Fusion, that means it's likely a pendulum card. Two, three. Make Avramax with IP. The Royal Rare Avramax, which I just crafted randomly, by the way. And blue. Now let's see, what will their Odd Eyes Fusion target be? Oh? Rebellion and Venom? Interesting choice. The Vortex, target an attack position monster. Unfortunately, there are no attack position monsters to target. Carrot and red are both gone. I still have a red here. Okay. This will be met with an Ash Blossom. I have 2 back row and the red left. And then... oh, I see. I'll allow that. I'll allow that to go through. Interesting choice. Are you gonna pass with this field? Oh, Phantom Dragon, 2 force scales. Interesting. Congratulations, you've learned the effect of my Magnite Crusadia Avramax. I mean, sure, I guess I will negate. Not super happy about it though. And it's not really a negate. per se, more as it is a craft. Alright, there's the Vortex Dragon. I mean, sure, you can use your Odd Eyes Pendulum Graph, I guess. Adding a ritual spell, the Odd Eyes Advent, right. Alright, and there's one Pendulum monster in the extra deck. Which means that things should be just fine. Right, drew into Maxi. Nice. There's no cards I can search with this, by the way. Fun fact. 0 cards. Overlay into Onibimaru. Decide. So 1/9 plus 1/2 is 31, 1/3. And that's just enough for game. Detach to banish. If they negate, I chain droplets, sending my Maxi. No, I will not send my Avramax. That is not a very good idea. Interesting choice. I'll allow it. Hmm. $6,200. I can't revive one with that. Oh wait, right. I can also just make this, and then go Zeus. And then even if they play next turn, I just win anyways. Alright. And that was the stream for today. Thank you everyone for coming along. Hopefully, I'll be back to normal streaming soon enough. Hopefully. I was a bit tired, but it was all fun today. A lot of fun. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-dum. I hope everyone enjoyed today. And with that, let me just say, I may be streaming this Sunday as well. And I'll see you then. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel and you want to see some more stuff, you can always subscribe if you want to see some more of my stuff. Anyways, with that, I'm gonna hop off and say good night for those of you who it's the evening for. And in that case, what's coming up?